What's up, Plus Collection? Welcome back to another episode of my Middlerooms level of my Middlerooms levels explained. In this episode, we are going to explain my Middlerooms level 2 Insanity. Before I dive in, I'm gonna put the link to my wiki and another Middlerooms wiki that isn't related to my Middlerooms at all. It's just way better, and I think you guys should go read both of our wikis. I had no idea that there was another Middlerooms wiki until I made mine and searched up Middlerooms and found that. So that's on me. But I do have a little warning to give out. Level 2 talks a bit about self-harm and basically mental insanity. So if you don't want to hear about that, I recommend you click away and come back later when you are ready to hear about it. So, further to do, let's get into the level explanation. Level 2 insanity or insanity is called a class dead zone. It's class dead zone. I did not mean to say it called a class dead zone. I meant to say class dead zone. Which means it's unsafe, unstable, with a low entity count. But I'll explain to you more why this is a dead zone later. But level 2 is believed to manifest for wanderers undergoing extreme mental insanity. But so basically, if you go insane, you come to this level. But the first documentation of this level was via note found in the vents of level 37. Sign only C. Also, I need to edit something because actually I'll do that after this. Because if you go to the wiki right now, but when this video is uploaded, it won't say it. But when it is uploaded, but right now I'm gonna show you proof. You can clearly see it says that's of a Ruined City level when it's actually level 37. So, level 2 is set in a large, empty, solitary confinement room. It designed rebels a padded asylum cell. But the walls are scratch-stained and covered in the word insane, which is repeatedly written on the walls in a panel. The only features in this room is a massive locked metal door and several great and vents high above. The room is silent, but for distant echoes and the occasional mental groan. But the groan is probably you going insane. So ignore the groan at all costs. But light comes from an unknown source in the room, and it never changes. So that's cool. The mental pressure in this level is very crossing. Most wanderers will report auditory hallucination, memory distortion, or an overwhelming desire to. Before I say this, click off if you didn't read the warning. Click off now. It's about to talk about self-harm and harming others, so and overwhelming desire to harm themselves or others. It is strongly recommended to avoid this level at all costs. Now, we're going to move on to the entities. There's only 2 recorded entities in this level, but both are so dangerous that it is required not to go here. So, first of all, the fourth entity is called the Officers. They are pale humanoid figures with disfigured limbs, sharp, blood-stained teeth. Their skin is entirely white, stretched unnaturally tight. Only 2 are known to exist. They patrol slightly and appear subtly. If you escape by the doorway, the officers will hunt you down, knock you out, and put you back in the level, but in handcuffs. Also, the officers will occasionally come and laugh at you. And if you try to escape through the door while they are there, they will shut the door on your hand, cutting it off. So just don't do that. But also the other entity is called the Prisoner. It is a tall blank white humanoid with pitch black eyes and no hair. Its body can stretch unnaturally. It wears a jumpsuit based on the one of its hometown or region. Basically, a prison suit from their home state, from their home place. So, yeah. Typically, most of this until directly engaged. If you're there for 48 hours, the prisoner will come out of open his mouth to the wall, and then grab the wall and slowly tilt it up until you fall into his mouth. So, basically, level 2 is a death zone, because the prisoner is so powerful, he can tilt the room. So, good luck. Entrances, which I don't know why you want to come here, is either going insane in any Middlerooms level, appearing in a light room at the end of a hallway inside a house, well chance when killing an innocent person or NPC at level 4, you'll be set here. Which, I don't know why you would want to come here, but the exit is, if you sprint through the main metal door, it leads you to level exclamation mark 2, which I will get more into in a later explanation. I don't have level exclamation mark 2 even written, so. Or climb into the vents may lead you to level 9 or level 2.5. 2.5 is one of the safer levels, and level 9, we'll get on to that. Well, anyways, here is a summary. Level 2 is basically you enter by going insane, doing something bad, and then when you enter, you probably will die. So, yeah. Yeah. But this is the end of my explanation on Middlerooms level 2. Like I said, go check out the wiki, and I'll be with you for level 3. And like always, have a great day plus correction, and bye.